Hello, it's Terry from North Carolina, and I was doing 100 videos in 100 days, and then I got interrupted. But before I talk about that, if you're friends or family, you probably remember our folks, in the family especially, that they would call our brain our noodle. And they would make us go outside, stop watching the boob tube, and they would talk about putting something positive in your noodle. Well, I listen to a radio broadcast every day, and there's a host, Joe Need, and that's what he talks about too. So it's been a great delight for me to listen to this show, the broadcast every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, because I live in North Carolina, and I know I got a lot of family in California, and I don't know where else I still, well, we got some in New Jersey and New York, so those are cousins. But anyway, I want to invite you out, and I'm going to read this number here. You can dial in on your phone. I usually dial it in on my phone, and I use a speakerphone to hear it, and it's 914-338-0631. So again, 914-338-0631. The other way you can do it is on the computer, and it's blogtalkradio.com/radio leverage. Again, blogtalkradio.com/radio leverage. And it's on from maybe 20 minutes, sometimes an hour. But for what it's worth, I invite you to listen in, because we get such positive stuff, and we get recommendations of books to think, to listen, to read. Well, for me, I listen to Audible, and it just really helps your health, actually, because they are positive. And you know, like I said, I was going to do 100 videos in 100 days, and I got interrupted. Well, I could look at it as a disruption or an interruption, and how we choose to look at things in life impacts our health. And there's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot of negativity. So there's a lot, you want your health. If you're a baby boomer and you're listening to politics, your head's probably about to explode. So you want to remain positive and have good health. And listening to this radio show and the books that they recommend has certainly made a big impact in my life. So that is one thing I wanted to tell you. And you remember one of my last videos, I said, good news, I gained 10 pounds. Well, I'm just human. I'm a dietitian. I'm very human. I gain weight and lose weight. Like most people, you know, I have easy to gain weight, very hard to lose weight. Some people are fortunate, they can eat all they want. And I actually have had clients that needed to gain weight, and it was really hard work for them, getting enough food in them for them to gain weight. But weight loss seems to be more of a problem these days. And my kitchen got tore up, so that was an interruption. My kitchen got tore up, and it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do here? Like, even feeding my little tiny Yorkie is an issue all of a sudden, because I've got everything's kind of staged on my oven right now. So I go to get his bowl from where I keep it. Then I go to get his dog food out of the refrigerator, which is I only have probably for a couple more days. And the stove is going to go too. So then, anyway, so I get my bowl and I go to feed him, and I turn around and it's like, there's nowhere to go. What am I doing? There's nowhere to put anything. So then I turn back around to the stove and put it right back down to where it was and start all over again. And then so I have to think about what I'm going to do every step I take in there. Dinners are a real challenge, yeah. And I don't like to eat out all the time, because eating out is how I gained weight in the first place. Although I do know how to eat out at restaurants without gaining weight, and that's another story. And I'll do a video another time. But anyway, I like to make my food here. I like to use farm fresh foods. So anyway, all that brought about was my husband and I decided we had to find this card table so I could make a makeshift sort of space to chop vegetables and that kind of thing. We were looking all over the house. Oh my God, we looked in the garage. We looked upstairs. We looked in the attic. We went out to the motorhome and looked to see if we had it stored in the motorhome. This silly card table was put together in one of the upstairs bedrooms that we were working on when we were doing the flooring up there. It was hidden in plain sight. Is there not a book called Hidden in Plain Sight? I ask you. Anyway, this is my video for today. I want to invite my friends to listen to Blog Talk Radio either by phone. If you do the phone, you put on speakerphone. That's what I do. And then you can hit 1 if you want to talk and get in the queue if you have a comment to make or you want to discuss something that someone else said. It's a great community. And I want to tell you, today they announced that a couple of our community friends are now a pair. And this is really exciting that these two got together. They're both really positive thinking people. And they're like-minded. So they're going to make a great pair in business and in life together and in love. Anyway, it's exciting news. So that's all I have to say today. And I love y'all, friends, family, and I hope to talk at you soon.